I don't think there should be any one way for a composer to work. I think that's what makes the art form really fun, is composers have different levels of engaging with things and how they choose to, and the materials that they choose to use. I mean, I think everybody, one thing we're learning is not that we are bringing out identity, or composers who write music about their personal identities, rather that it's always existed. And it's an act of like self-censorship to not include it, like rather than build identity out of nothing, it's really more like identity is always there, and to not use it is more like to cover it up, to actively obscure it, because it takes work to just not be yourself. It takes a lot of hard work. And so I think being comfortable with composers reaching for those tools and experiences more quickly is a good thing. I also don't think every composer should have to do that. Some composers prefer to work in a more abstract realm where things are symbolic, where things are mathematics, where things are really sans culture as best as they can do. And I think that's fine as well. I have nothing against that. But I do think that everybody has an identity. And one other thing I'd like to point out too is since you are in the unique position of being a performer and a presenter and administrator, all these different roles that come with running an ensemble, is there's, I'm sure you're well aware of this, is there's a difference between performative diversity and like authentic community building diversity. I think we get really addicted to the idea of bringing in, diverse artists from all over the country and the world. And what happens is we get the same touring circuit of artists who fulfill a certain program in a certain month of the year, going to the major symphony orchestras, and then they leave. And I think part of personal identity has to do with the diversity that comes from where you are from. And I think there is extreme diversity that one should pay attention to, even if you're from a county in the middle of the country that's 100% or 99% white, right? There's diversity in demographic experiences, socioeconomic statuses, personality traits. I think teachers, presenters living in those places to discover their own identity could do a lot with looking around and saying, am I including kids from the same socioeconomic background in my programming? Am I including kids with disabilities? They have diverse points of view as well. Am I including affluent kids? Am I including kids who need help, who need scholarship? I think it's possible to have a diverse program that is all one ethnicity, but at the same time, a whole multitude of experiences. And I just say that out there because I'm on a crusade to talk about this, because as from the Bay Area, I feel like there's such a culture of importing talent from New York, which is, I guess our cultural capital in this country. And I love artists from New York, but I think really cultivating artists at home keeps you from getting into that anemic situation in the first place. And that's why I'm happy to talk to you. It's also nice to talk to artists from California, promote each other, think about how we can build on one another rather than always import, because I think that is really ruining us for further down the road when it comes to these diversity discussions.